All goddess temples serve as stargates that open up the firmament for matriarchal refuge. Let's go. After this intrinsic breakdown, we're going to correlate in the next series of videos how the church replaced the goddess temple and is a rebrand of the goddess temple and serve as the same functions as the goddess temples. Let's go. The Temple of Hathor functions as an acoustic magnetic resonance chamber that align the human physical vessel to higher cosmic vibrations. By interacting with the harmonic frequencies of the melodic script, the temple triggers DNA activation, realigning cellular matter to star matter. The ancient Kadakis, or Candaces of Nubia, was matriarchal leaders and master spirit engineers. They designed plasma and physical crafts capable of ascending physical bodies into the firmament while still alive. The original verse of the Bible detailed ancient conflicts between the Roman Empire and the matriarchal Nubian lineages. These metaphysical struggles was fought to suppress knowledge of firmament maps and goddess temples. The original text serves as codified maps to matriarchal realms within the firmament. And here you can see these mitochondrial plasma crafts that's in the hidden chambers of the goddess temples. When we go in the goddess temples and we recite the Nubian melodic language, this is a vibration language, an acoustic language that activate the chambers within the temple and causes the temples to open and the firmament to open as well. Secret and hidden crypts inside the Temple of Hathor house plasma and mitochondria DNA artifacts. Inscriptions preserved throughout the ancient world revealed that the goddess temples was built for the preservation of humanity's magnetic potential. The goddess temple operate as multidimensional stargates. When the vibrational frequency of the melodic language is spoken, it interacts with the temple's architectural design to open the firmament. Within these goddess temples, acoustic geometry amplifies human resonance. This magnetic alignment magnetizes the cells of the human body, turning the seeker's genetic structure back into star matter. The Kadakis of Nubia engineered spirit boats designed to safely navigate through stargates while maintaining physical form. These spiritual crafts await individuals to awaken to their inherent magnetic potential for ascension. We're going to get into the literary how these spirit crafts is also at the horizon waiting for us to dock as well. Second paragraph. The firmament provides a matriarchal refuge for the Candace lineage of Nubia. These women masterfully engineered the spiritual realms described by codified text throughout the world. The etymology of ancient symbolism acts as a contract of truth. Grand firmament maps that detail matriarchal refuges was recorded in codified language to preserve the reality of living physical ascension. The Temple of Hathor serves as both a physical map and a magnetic resonance chamber. Its secret chambers hold the keys to transforming human biology into star matter. These goddess temples are ascension chambers providing physical passage to matriarchal refuges located on the stars Sirius and Orion. The melodic script explains that these cosmic locations possesses plush, infinite lands. The melodic script maps these stars and explains the cosmic routes used by the Nubians. The original verses of the Bible was rewritten during Roman rule to obscure these galactic maps. The Kadakis warred against the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire utilized the Bible to justify the physical and metaphysical wars against these black Nubian women. These holy gender wars was entirely strategic. They was fought to hide the existence of the firmament, goddess temples, and the firmament maps from the people of the earth. The melodic script is a vibratory language designed to be enchanted. When recited properly, the language activates the harmonic frequencies required to open the firmament. The Nubian melodic script is a vibratory language designed to be enchanted. When recited properly, the language activates the harmonic frequencies required to open the firmament. The temple of Hathor magnetizes the cells of the human body. This cellular magnetization is the fundamental process that returns the seeker's DNA to pure star matter. The secret hidden chambers within the temple of Hathor contain plasma crafts. These crafts are utilized to achieve physical ascension while still alive. The firmament serves as a refuge for the matriarchal lineages of Nubia. The women of this lineage created spiritual crafts that await the awakening of the people on earth. The Roman Empire enacted as a god to wage their holy wars against the Kadakis. These metaphysical conflicts was designed to obscure the reality of ascension and the Stargate technology of the ancient Nubian women. The truth of the goddess temples as magnetic DNA activation chambers is documented through codified texts across all cultures. The melodic script and the original Bible verses provide the framework for understanding this galactic capability. The architecture of the firmament and celestial refuge. The Temple of Hathor operates as an active cosmic map and magnetic resonance chamber rather than a structural artifact. It was specifically engineered to interface directly with the firmament. Within this architectural paradigm, the geometric proportions of the stone chamber serve as physical acoustic amplifiers designed to harmonize human biological frequencies with external stellar grids. The primary celestial destination recorded within these physical grids points directly toward a localized sanctuary located within the constellations of Sirius and Orion. This interstellar domain is described not as an empty vacuum, but as a vast, resource-abundant expanse featuring lush external land masses engineered for biological preservation and continuity. The structural alignment of the temples serves as a permanent home beacon and gateway, linking terrestrial geometry to these precise stellar coordinates. Second verse, the structural engineering of the complex functions through strict harmonic resonance. The inner rooms acts as specialized acoustic conduits capable of receiving, compressing, and transmitting high-velocity magnetic waves. By aligning the internal architectural symmetry with the seasonal tracking and targeted star systems, the builders turn the physical stone into a transmitter that links the user's local biology to an interstellar network. Wow. Melodic vocalization and sonic frequency. The operational key required to activate the temple's resonance chambers rests within specific phonetic frequencies of the melodic script. Far from being a passive written code, this ancient script functions as an advanced sonic template where each character represents a distinct vibrational wavelength. When spoken aloud through specific tonal incantations, the language functions as a precise audio trigger that alters local atmospheric density. Deep. The vocalization of these sacred scripts initiates a direct piezoelectric effect when bounced off the highly conductive mineral walls of the inner sanctuaries. The acoustic compression generated by these spoken keys creates a localized distortion in the surrounding electromagnetic field. This precise alteration lowers the resistance of the local atmospheric barrier, enabling a clean opening through the firmament boundary. Wow. This phonetic technology operates on the natural principle that physical form can be influenced by targeted sound waves. The complex arrangement of the melodic vowels and consonants was structurally designed to mimic the background radiation frequencies of the cosmos. Singing or speaking these exact sequences creates a synchronized bridge between human lung capacity, local stone chambers, and the grand cosmic matrix. Biological plasma and spiritual crafts. Deep within the hidden subterranean crypts of the Hathor complex lie the physical blueprints and remnants of mitochondria DNA plasma crafts. Wow. These vehicles represent an advanced form of spiritual engineering developed by the ancient builders. Rather than utilizing combustion materials or mechanical combustion, these crafts are constructed from highly energized, biologically compatible plasma fields that respond directly to organic consciousness. These vessels are historically documented across temple reliefs in the stylized form of sacred riverboats, though their true design features a multidimensional energy hall. This plasma shielding allows the physical human body to remain completely stable and preserved while transitioning through deep atmospheric pressure changes. This technology was designed to ensure that ascension did not require the cessation of biological life, allowing travelers to pass through the firmament while fully alive. The energy required to power these crafts relies on a direct biological link with the pilot's own cell structure. The hidden chambers of the temple was engineered to act as charging cradles, where the plasma fields could be stabilized using the Earth's natural magnetic current. When fully powered, the crafts project a protective envelope of light around the passengers, isolating them from outside gravitational pull during transit. The Candaces of Nubia and lineage sovereignty. The original development, construction, and protection of these advanced spirit engineered craft networks were overseen by the Candaces of Nubia. Beautiful. What? Y'all hear this? This elite lineage of African warrior queens and queen mothers governed the wealthy kingdom of Kush from the capital of Meroe. Operating with a strict matrilineal governance structure, they held absolute spiritual and political authority over the region. The Candaces was not merely political rulers, they was highly trained keepers of advanced cosmic navigation and spiritual sciences. They successfully preserved the structural blueprints of the firmament maps against multiple foreign invasions of centuries. The lineage was explicitly trained to understand the deep connections between human biology, Earth magnetism, and stellar ascension pathways. This sovereign matriarchy maintained an ongoing fleet of spiritual vessels, keeping them hidden and protected for future generations. The records of the advanced scientific achievements was intentionally carved into independent monument scripts to keep them safe from outside military powers. The primary historical mission centered on safeguarding these sacred ascension locations until humanity reawakened to its true energetic potential. Cellular transformation and DNA activation. The Temple of Hathor functions fundamentally as a large-scale DNA activation chamber. When a seeker enters the core resonant rooms, the concentrated magnetic fields within the stone walls interact directly with the iron and water molecules inside human blood cells. This interaction initiates a deep purification process that optimizes cellular energy production. This intense biological magnetization process stimulates the mitochondria, prompting cells to operate at vastly elevated energy outputs. The acceleration of this cellular energy output triggers a structural reorganization of the individual's genetic code, repairing dormant links within the DNA strand. Fancy. This physical transformation alters the body's density, systematically converting raw biological tissue back into highly refined, luminous star matter. This cellular transformation is a necessary physical requirement for surviving travel through the upper firmament layers. By tuning the physical body to match the high-frequency radiation of stellar space, the seeker becomes completely immune to the standard limitations of atmospheric pressure shifts. The Temple serves as a biological training ground, prepping human flesh to safely navigate deep cosmic space while remaining fully conscious and alive. Imperial wars and the biblical cover-up. Whoa. The prolonged historical conflicts between the expanded Roman Empire and the sovereign kingdom of Kush was fought to control these sacred ascension sites and advance energetic technologies. Roman military forces repeatedly attempted to invade Nubia to seize the hidden firmament maps and shut down the matriarchal power centers. What? To justify these aggressive campaigns of territorial conquest, imperial authors systematically rewrote global historical narratives. There go your Bible. During the compilation and editing of the canonical biblical texts, the Roman state took on an absolute authority figure role to validate their ongoing global wars. The real identities of these brilliant Nubian women scientists and spirit engineers was intentionally omitted or heavily altered throughout these texts. These calculated narrative edits serve to obscure the existence of the physical firmament gateways and protect the empire's monopoly on spiritual authority. This targeted suppression of history spans from the earliest ancestral accounts in Genesis all the way through the final conflicts detailed in Revelations. Wow. By recasting these deep metaphysical gender wars as simple political or religious disputes, the empire successfully hid the true nature of the goddess temples. This massive cover-up left the general population completely unaware of the physical ascension pathways and cosmic maps that remain carved directly into ancient stone walls. Codified symbolism and the universal truth contract. Throughout antiquity, the etymology of symbolism operated under a strict contract of truth, meaning that the core cosmic realities had to be accurately preserved in plain sight. Because the candaces could not completely stop the physical destruction of their outer facilities, they cleverly embedded their grand firmament maps into highly complex codified texts and symbols. This ensured that the raw science of biological ascension will remain perfectly preserved and completely uncorrupted by outside political forces. These precise energetic blueprints can be found hidden across a wide variety of ancient cultures worldwide, always utilizing the exact same underlying geometric and structural symbols. The recurring depictions of sacred pillars, stellar chariots, and localized energy bulbs found globally are not artistic decorations, but precise technical schematics for manipulating Earth's natural magnetic fields. By learning to properly decode this cross-cultural symbolic language, modern seekers can bypass altered historical texts and reconnect directly with the original physical ascension systems left behind by the ancient matriarchs.